am from 𝗧𝗧 𝗧 DDMS. I am a teaching faculty for pre-primary sections. Do you know, children, what we are going to talk about today? We are going to talk about the things that we use in a classroom, that we see in a classroom. What are the things that we see in a classroom? Can you just tell me? Yes, you will see a teacher, you will see your friends, right? So you will get box, bottle, bag to the class, isn't it? Your own bag, right? So we are going to talk about stationery beta, what we are going to use in the classroom. Okay, what you will see along with the teacher and what you will use in the classroom. Okay, as stationery, what are the things that comes under stationery that we are going to talk about it now. Okay, can you see, as soon as you enter the class, teacher wishes you, right? You will say good morning. You will do the prayer. What the teacher will do? As soon as the prayer is over, she will take the attendance, right? In which book she will take the attendance? It's a normal book? No, that book is called as register, attendance register. What book is this? Which book is this? Attendance register, in which the teacher will take your attendance, whether you are there in the class or not. She will record in this. So what we call to this book? Register. Okay, register. What we are going to call to this book? Register. Okay, attendance register. In this book, she maintains your record. Okay, everything will be there in this book. We call this book as attendance register. Okay, so to mark in this, she needs a pen, right? To write in this, to mark your attendance, she needs a pen. Okay, pen. What we call to this? Pen. It has a nib at the point. Okay, with this she will write in the book. What we call to this? Pen. Okay, a pen has a cap too. Pen, cap, pen. Okay, what is this? Pen. Now, if she wants to write something on the board, isn't it? We have a black color board in our classroom. Have you seen that? Yes. So, if you want to write on a blackboard, she needs something, isn't it? What she needs? A chalk piece, right? What she needs? Chalk piece. What we call to this? Chalk piece. Okay? With a piece of chalk, she will write it on the board. Okay? What we call to this? Chalk piece. Okay? So, after writing it on the board, she needs to rub. She wants to write something else. So, what she needs to rub the board? We need a duster. Duster. What she needs? A duster. Okay? What is this? We call it as duster. Duster. Okay? So, and what else you will find with the teacher? Yeah, sketch pens, right? What are these? Sketch pens. Sketch pens. What we call to this? Sketch pens. We will get these sketch pens in many colors, beta. Okay? These 12 colors will be there. Okay? Different colors. Sketch pens will be there. Just she uses to draw something on a paper or in a book. What we call to this? Sketch pen. Okay? If she wants to mark it dark and thick, she uses the marker. Marker. What is this? Marker. What we call to this? Marker. Okay. So marker is also available in 3 colors, beta. Blue, pink, and other colors. Green, purple. Okay. Different colors you will get in the marker. Okay. This is what we call it as marker. Okay. So if she wants the paper, she gives you the papers, right? You all will write colored worksheets will be there. Yes, she needs something to staple it. Okay. What is that she needs to staple the papers? She needs a stapler. What she needs? Stapler. What we call to this? Stapler. Just she puts the pins in it and pins. For stapling a paper, we need pins. What is this? Pins. Pins. These pins we have to put in this stapler and we can pin the paper like this. Okay. This is what we call stapler. Stapler. Okay, stapler. For pinning, we need pins. Okay, pins. What is this? Pins. Okay, if you take the paper in the class, she needs to attach it, right? What she will use for that? She use tape, cello tape. What we call to this? Cello tape. What we call? Cello tape. This cello tape she used to stick the paper when it get teared. Okay, what we call? Cello tape. Cello tape. Okay. Now she gives you a book. Okay. What is this, children? Can you just guess? What is this? It's a book, notebook, in which you write. Okay. What we call to that? Notebook. Okay. Notebook in which you write anything. Okay. Notebook. You can write the numbers, you can write the letters, you can write the words. For that, we need a notebook. Okay. What is this? Notebook. What will be there in a notebook? Papers. Papers. Okay. Papers. Papers. So, if you want to write in a book, we need a notebook. So, if you want to do our creative work, okay, you want to paste the things, if you want to paste the pulses, or you want to tear the papers and stick it in that collage work or any other work, if you want to do, we use a book called as scrapbook. Okay, which book is it? Scrapbook. In this scrapbook, we will stick the papers, we can collage work, we can do pulses, we can stick. This is the book that we use for creativity. We will stick in this book. What we will stick? We can stick the papers, we can stick the balls, we can stick the ice cream sticks. Okay. This book is called scrapbook. Which book is it? Scrapbook. Which book is this? Scrapbook. Okay. In this book, we can do the creative work. Okay, children. So, if you, instead of writing in a notebook or doing creative work in a scrapbook, our teachers sometimes ask you to write and rub it. Practice for practice sake, we use a slate. Okay, slate. What we will use? Slate we will use. What we will use? Slate. Okay, slate on which we write with a chalk piece. What we'll use to write on the slate? Chalk piece. Okay. When teacher wants to write on the blackboard, she uses chalk piece. Chalk piece. Okay. So, this is the paper, beta. Do you know which paper is this? What we call to this paper? This is a crepe paper. Okay. This is a crepe paper. So, what we can do with this crepe paper? We can make the balls. We can tear it into different pieces. Okay. Different size pieces we can do it. We can just tear it and stick it in your, which book we are going to use to stick these papers? Notebook? No. Scrapbook. Okay. So you can tear it, you can make balls, you can just do the collage work with this crepe paper. What we call to this paper as crepe paper. Okay. When you are tearing the paper and you want to stick it in your book, you need something, right? What is that? We use it as glue. Okay. To stick the papers, we use glue. Okay. Now, if you mark something in your book, straight it won't go. Okay. If you want to draw some lines and all, what teacher uses? Do you know what she uses to draw the lines in your books? She uses a scale. What she uses? Scale. What she uses? Scale. This is what we call it as scale, to mark in the book. Okay. We can draw a straight line. We can draw a slanting line. We can draw a sleeping line. With what? Scale. What we'll use? Scale. Okay. So, one more thing I want to tell you. What is this, children? This is a scale. Is this a scale? No, this is not a scale. This is an ice cream stick. What is this? Ice cream stick. This ice cream stick we use in the scrapbook, okay, for doing the activity. Okay, ice cream stick. What is this? Ice cream stick. So, if you want to paint or color, do something, we need something, right? We can't leave the paper like plain white. So, if you want to make it colorful, we need to have colors, right? We need to have colors. These are watercolors. Okay? What we call to this? Watercolors. What we call? Watercolors. Simply we can't use our finger and dip it in and color it. It's not good, no? So for that we need to have a brush. What we need? A brush. Okay? We can dip this brush in the color and we can color it in our book. Okay? You can script it. You can follow any directions. This brush helps us to do so. Okay? What we call to this? Brush. We have thin brush and thick brush. This is also a brush. This is also a brush. Okay? Brush. And you will write in your notebook. With what you will write? You will use sketch pen? No, right? You will use bold marker? No. What you will use then? Yes, you will use a pencil. What you will use? A pencil. Okay? This is what? A pencil. What is this? Pencil. Okay? But if there is no need for this lid, what we will do? We need a sharpener. What we need? Sharpener to sharpen the pencil. Okay? What we need? A sharpener. What we need? A sharpener. We can sharpen the pencil. We have to put the pencil inside the sharpener and then just we can make it sharp. Okay? Pencil, sharpener. Okay? Sharpener. What we call to this? Sharpener. Why we are calling it as sharpener? Because it is sharpening the pencil to make our handwriting good. Okay? If we sharpen the pencil, we can write neatly in your notebook. Okay? And sometimes your teacher needs to cut the papers. Okay? So what the time she uses, what do you know? Cutter. Cutter. Okay? This cutter we should not use, children. This is used by a teacher. So it has this type of thing. Okay? It's very sharp. We should not touch it. Okay? The teacher uses it. What we call to this? Cutter. Okay? Cutter. For children, we have a scissor. Children use blunt scissor, beta. This is what? Scissor. Children can use scissor, that too blunt scissor. Don't use sharp scissors. Okay? Teacher will use sharp scissor, but children should use blunt scissor. So we need to have a practice how to cut the paper, right? So for that sake, we use scissor. Okay? What we call to this? Scissor. So for holding a scissor, we need fingers, right? See how it's moving? Then only the paper will cut. Okay, this is what? Scissor. Okay, and this is what? A color. This is also a watercolor bottles, better. Nowadays, we are getting it in different material, this thing. We get in this type, in these bottles, we are getting the tubes nowadays. Okay. So, if you want to color something, isn't it? If our teacher asks you to color inside a shape. So, you need something to color inside a shape, isn't it? What is that the children can use? Can you guess what it can be? Yes, it's a crayons. Different color crayons you have, right? What we call to this? Crayons. We can fill the colors. We can make the paper colorful. So we can color it with the crayons. Okay. What are these? Crayons. What we call to this? Crayons. We have different color crayons. Okay. All 12 colors are there in this. This is what we call a platter beta, in which we make, see, you know the colors, right? Red, blue, yellow. But if we want to mix a secondary color, we want orange color. Directly we won't get orange color, right? We need to mix the colors. Okay. For mixing colors, we use a plate called mixing plate. Okay. Platter. What is this? We call it as platter, in which we can mix the colors. What is this? Platter. For mixing colors, we have to use this platter. So children, what is this? You know, it's a paper. Which color paper is it? Orange color, right? This is a craft paper, beta. Craft paper. Okay. For folding paper, for making paper boards, flowers, and frogs, whatever origami work you want to do, we will do with this paper. Okay. We call it as craft paper. What we call it as? Craft paper. Okay. We will get this craft paper in different colors. Okay. If you want red, if you want orange, if you want green, blue, in different colors you will get it. Okay. With this we can also tear it and paste it. Otherwise we can make a board, paper board will make, isn't it? Paper board, paper flowers. So this type of paper is used at the time. So this paper is called as craft paper. Okay. Craft paper. So what we have learned today, just recall it. Okay. So what paper is, we call it as? It's a craft paper. Okay. Just name it. Okay. Which paper is this? Which paper we call it as? Crepe paper. Crepe paper. Okay. What we call to this? Sellotape. Sellotape. Okay. What we call to this? Pencil, color pencil. Okay. Color pencils. Okay, color pencil. We use color pencils also. Okay. Color pencil. And we use to write in your notebook, we use a pencil. Okay. That is a pencil. It doesn't have any color. It writes in a black, right? Gray color. That is a normal pencil. Pencil. Okay. What is this? Pen. Yes. Pen. Pen. What is this? Chalk piece. Chalk piece. Chalk piece. Do you know what is this? Cutter. Cutter. What we call to this? Scissor. Scissor. Sharpener. Sharpener. What we call to this? Brush. Brush. What we call to this? Ice cream stick. Okay? Ice cream stick. What is this? Stapler. Stapler. What are these? Watercolors. Watercolors. What is this? Scale. 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 What are these? Sketch pen. Sketch pen. Sketch pen is used to draw outlines. Okay. You can color with what inside? With a crayon. Crayon. Okay. Can you just tell me? We call this book as notebook. Okay. Notebook. It has papers inside. Okay, papers, papers. What is this? Register, attendance register. Okay, what we call to this? Platter, in which we mix the colors. Okay, platter. What we call to this? Pins, pins, pins. Okay, and what is this? Glue, glue. So children, now we know what are the things that we use in the classroom to color, to write, what teacher uses it, that also we have known, isn't it? We use different materials like sketch pens, marker, color pencils, eraser, sharpener. Eraser, do you know what for use eraser? To rub. Okay, if anything goes wrong, we can erase it with a eraser. Eraser. Okay, to sharpen the pencil, we need a sharpener. Okay, crayons, stapler, all these things we use in our classroom. All these things we call them as stationery. That we uses it in the class when we do the activities. Whatever activity you do, even if you write, we need something: pencil, eraser, sharpener, notebook, like that. If you sit for a coloring, you need crayons, color pencils, sketch pens, markers. Okay, if you go for sticking or collage work, at that time you need to have papers: crepe paper, glaze paper, craft paper. Okay, ice cream sticks. Like this material, we will use it in the class. Okay, children. So this is what we have learned in today's class. Okay, thank you.